All right, guys, what's up? Josiah here. Today we're talking about how to lose weight and still eat carbs at night. All right, we've had clients come to us who struggle with nighttime eating. They love breads, they love pasta, they like carbs, and they just want to know, how do I get lean and still get to do that stuff? So on today's video, we're going to walk you through the strategies that's going to teach you how to lose weight, lose fat, get lean, and still eat carbs at night. Smash the like button. Let's go. All right, so that intro was awesome, I know, but for real, we're talking about how to start getting leaner by eating carbs at night. What is that all about? Because you've been told for many years now that carbs are the enemy. Carbs are a guaranteed death sentence when it comes to getting lean. You can't do it. You can't eat bread and still be in shape. It just doesn't work, right? Well, that's total nonsense, number one. It's really just about how you incorporate those things into your diet. It's about doing it responsibly. Just like alcohol, right? Like if I go out and get drunk and I drive around the city, I'm a total idiot, right? I'm gonna hurt people. I'm gonna potentially put myself and others at risk. But if I have a couple drinks at my home with my family and I just relax and enjoy myself and then go to bed after, then it's fine. It doesn't mean alcohol is the problem, it's just how we use it, right? Same thing with carbs. Carbs are not the issue, it's just how many we eat. It's about how we structure our meals so that we're filled up and we feel good afterwards. And that's what I'm gonna talk about today. So let's jump into the strategies that I've given clients in the past who struggle with nighttime eating, specifically carbs. All right, guys, so here I got some Mission flour tortillas. A lot of you probably love a healthy wrap or wrapping up a breakfast burrito or just a regular burrito or something like that. But you think, you know what? I can't eat this stuff and lose fat because carbs make you fat, right? Wrong, okay? So the rule of thumb when it comes to losing fat is calories in versus calories out. You have to burn more calories than you eat on an ongoing basis to lose body fat. That's the reason why the body taps into body fat. It's like an emergency fund, right? That's what body fat is. It's an emergency fund for energy. When the body doesn't have enough energy from food, it turns to body fat. So if we know that, we can create a calorie deficit by eating the right amount of calories and burning more calories in the process too. So with something like tortillas, all you gotta do is look at the label, right? And you see, oh, one tortilla has 200 calories. Now, this is a relatively high calorie count for tortillas. There's plenty of tortillas out there that are like 80 calories, 100 calories. So everybody can eat tortillas in their diet because this is a bread carb source, right? Just by controlling the calories. You don't need to stress carbs and breads and tortillas and English muffins and all the other fun stuff like pasta if you're eating the right amount of calories, okay? It is the ultimate rule when it comes to fat loss. So if you're someone who enjoys a burrito from time to time, you could cook up some ground beef, you could cook up some veggies, some cheese or whatever, track the calories from the foods, have a tortilla with it, and just make sure that that meal helps you get closer to your calorie goal for the day, all right? That is rule number one when it comes to losing weight by eating carbs at night, because we're gonna talk about rule number two, timing really doesn't matter, and I'll get into that right now. Okay, so everybody's worried about eating at night. I think this myth came from people who struggled at the end of the day, right? You're tired and you get home and all you wanna do is just pig out. I've been there, done that, I totally get it. What ends up happening though is when you get home at the end of the day, you've eaten food all day, you may not have that many calories left to nail your calories for the day, right? So you come home and you have a bunch of food and you go over your calories. Well, some genius, we'll call him a genius, but he's not really that smart, said, hey, you know what we should do? We should just tell people don't eat at night. That's gonna lower their calories, right? Because they come home and they snack and they binge. And if we just say, hey, you're not allowed to eat when it's dark out, well, then that's gonna solve the problem, right? It's gonna automatically lower their calories. That's what happened. And this myth just became this thing where everybody thought, oh, if I eat at night, then I'm gonna get fat. Well, in reality, yes, it's a good idea to probably stop eating about an hour before bed, not because you're gonna get fat, but because it gets your digestive system a little bit calmed down. Personally, I like to stop eating about an hour and a half before bed so that when I go to sleep, my digestive system's not going crazy, right? Keeping me awake. But it has nothing to do with losing fat. It's just about feeling good. But the rule of thumb is with fat loss is you gotta hit your calories, and it doesn't matter when you do it. So if you eat some of your calories at night, including breads and pastas and all that stuff, it's not gonna automatically get stored as fat. The body doesn't operate like that. The body operates on an ongoing calorie burning, calorie digesting, calorie intake type of process, right? It's always burning calories, even when you sleep. So if you're hitting your calories day in and day out, your targets, then it doesn't matter if you want to eat at night. Like if you're just someone who's like, dude, I got an appetite at night, I want to make sure when I come home, I have a good chunk of calories left to play with, do that. We help our clients have their biggest meal at dinner so that they can come home at the end of a long day and feel satisfied with their meal and not feel like, oh man, I can't eat anything because I've eaten all my food already for the day. So it's about planning ahead and making sure that you have that meal set aside that gives you satiation, satisfaction, and allows you to eat the carbs that you want in your day. So that's all about timing. Let's talk about the last strategy for how to eat carbs at night and still lose fat. Okay, so let's talk about the other nutrient that, in my opinion, is the most important. And this is why I still can allow clients to eat carbs and lose fat. Protein, okay? Protein is the most vital nutrient that you're gonna eat. And when you're eating the right amounts of protein, your appetite's gonna be a lot more under control. And not to mention, when you eat protein with carbs, the digestion rate of the carbs are going to be a lot slower than if you just ate carbs by themselves, all right? If you just drank a bunch of sugar or had a bunch of pasta by itself, that's gonna digest a lot faster than if you had some pasta with some beef or chicken, right? It's gonna slow down that process. Protein takes a lot longer to digest than something like carbs. So it's important to remember that because you can have carbs in your diet, but you wanna make sure that it's a balanced approach. You're getting the right amount of protein and then including carbs too alongside it. It's like the sidekick for protein, right? Keep in mind too, a lot of foods that have been deemed bad, right? Because they have a lot of carbs and blah, 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 actually have a lot of fat too, right? So like candy bars, right? People are like, oh, there's too much sugar, too much carbs. Yeah, there's a lot of sugar and junk in there, but there's a heck of a lot of fat too. So the calorie count just skyrockets. So if you're someone who likes breads, okay, and pastas and tortillas and English muffins like I do, I love that stuff. Start creating meal options that include those things in moderate amounts that gives you the satisfaction that you're looking for. I love making sandwiches. I love making healthy wraps. I love making pasta with chicken. All those things taste amazing and they're part of my diet, but I do so in a way that controls the calories, that allows me to enjoy the taste of the food and still get results. I don't worry about timing. I eat food at night and I just stick to the script. Calories, protein, eat healthy foods most of the time. You can't lose, my friends. You're gonna win, you're gonna get lean, and life's gonna be good. So those are the big things you need to understand about eating carbs, eating them at night, and still losing fat. So that wraps up today's video on eating carbs at night and still getting in great shape, okay? So remember this, if you need more help with this whole thing, we help guys over the age of 30 look amazing with their shirt off, still enjoying carbs, working out 3 times a week, and taking care of what they need to take care of in their life. Look, fitness is amazing. It's one of the most important things, and I believe it's the fastest way to not only transform your body, but transform your whole entire life. So check out the link in the description below if you want to learn more about our Lean Body Formula coaching program. In the meantime, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment below with your favorite carb. What is your favorite carb? I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment and I'll check it and respond. In the meantime, I'll check you out in the next video. Remember, life moves fast. Make it count. Talk to you soon. Peace.